Welcome to Card Magic 365. Got a packet effect for you. Going to get a spectator to choose a card freely. Not one of these two cards, because these two cards we're just going to use as holders. But let me go through the 5 cards. It's called 1 in 5. We have a 2. We have an ace, a queen, a 9 and a 5. We're going to take the 2 cards with the red backs and sandwich them around the 5 cards. Now you give your spectator a choice of any one of those 5 cards. The one they choose is going to be eliminated. Make that perfectly clear at the beginning of the trick. So someone can come up and you can get involved up to 4 or 5 people. You ask them to pick any card. Let's say they choose the 2. You remove that. They then choose the 9. They then choose maybe the ace. And then finally they might choose the queen. And they have an absolute free choice. They eliminate 4 cards, leaving us between the 2 reds a chosen card. It is in fact the 5 of spades. If we take a look at that, you see I marked one of these cards. I marked it with a blue back, as you can see. A lot of people think, well, maybe you had all of them blue. But the amazing thing is that none of the other cards have blue backs. It is indeed just the one that you chose here, the 5. Now I want to show you something else with this. If we take hold of all of these cards, we take your freely chosen one and I'm going to push it into the cards. I want you to watch closely. It goes in as a blue back. Watch, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. And it comes out as a red back. Not just part of it, but the whole card is a red back. And it really is. And that is a great little trick to perform. The secret to this trick is great. It's very simple. There's no real complex moves, and although it was kind of 2 effects in one, you may prefer just to do the first part. That's where your prediction of a blue backed card out of all of these comes true. But let me show you the cards you need. You do need just some regular cards. Now these are just regular playing cards. Just grab these from any pack of cards. They're red back. And we have 6 of those. The other card is a double back card. It has blue on one side, red on the other. Now if you don't want to buy these special cards, you can make them because you're the only person that handles the cards. So if you take 2 cards and glue them face to face, then you've got yourself a double backer. One is red, one is blue on the other side. Now you can choose any of these cards, and the way that I have this is the 5 face-up cards, the 2 red cards. One of them is the double backer. That goes on top, and then the other one is just a regular card. Drop that on top there. You introduce the cards and you say you're going to get them to pick a card, however you have marked one of them. What I do is I deal off these 2, keep them square and just inadvertently flash. Say, look, we're going to get you to choose one of these 5 cards, but not these 2 here. And then I spread them to show 2 red. These just look normal like these. I then put both of these underneath. Remember, at the moment the double backer is on top. This goes to the bottom. As you then show them one by one each card face up, just call out the value. You don't need to confuse the issue with the suit. Just say the queen, the ace, the 2, the 9 and a 5. You can then just spread the top card and put it to the bottom. You use these to kind of sandwich the 5 that they're going to choose. Okay, so the situation here is that this double backer is down here. Now at this point there's no magician's force, they can eliminate any cards, and do stress that you're going to get them to eliminate the cards. So they get rid of 4 of the cards, drop them down. They can see 2 red cards. This is the one they've chosen. All I do is I square these up, and then I pull this back off the top because I'm going to do a double turnover. I'm just going to grab both these cards. When you flip them, spread them immediately. To the spectator, they've already recognised 2 red cards. This must be that card that they just chose. Let me show you that again. Watching this now as magicians, you probably think it looks a dead giveaway, but trust me, the spectator doesn't realise that's the picture they see. 2 reds and their card in the middle. As you square them up with these fingers, this card's going to hide these. As you just flip them over, just with your fingers, just flip them over like that. So you say, let's take a look, and immediately I push their card forward. The picture to them is the 2 reds are still there. This must be their card. Of course, this is the double backer. You say, look at that, I marked your card with blue. Now at this point it's kind of comical because people believe that all of those are blue. Trust me, they will grab those. But before they have a chance to grab those, all I do is I square these up and just put this top red to the bottom, and I then turn over these to prove that the cards they eliminated did have red backs. I put these to the bottom. I'm then going to do a double lift. You do a double lift on here. So look at this. You can show them. As you square them up, get a break and do a double lift to say, look, you're chosen blue backed 2 out of all of these reds. They see reds. That must be blue. There's your double backer. Square them up. Now that's the trick done, by the way. You can do that, put it in your pocket, you're done, walk away. It's a great effect that you managed to predict which one they would take. They would always choose the blue marked card. If you do want to do the second part, this is just a kind of throw in. I don't know, I just thought it looked quite good. But all you do is you flip these over and you hold them at each short end, and you just push your finger in there to bow them a little bit. You pick up their card and you tell them that you're going to push their blue backed card in among the red, and you push it halfway through. Now it has gone through. Now we know it's red already, but as you push this through, I stop here, and all I do is I do it in slow motion. When I turn my hand over, I use these fingers just to push it out like that. That's all you do. It's nothing fancy. There's no magic there. So you say, watch your blue back card becomes red. Hesitate for a minute before you pull this out to prove that it is the whole card. And I keep this held down for a little while as I do this. You can even spread these because they are all red. And then when you turn it over, it looks as though their chosen card has changed. It's back there. When you gather these up, remember you just need to hide the double backer. And you can palm that off or do whatever you want to do. But there it is, a great little trick. Show them. It's quick, simple. Card Magic 365. Till next time, enjoy.